Hey guys, Mage 41 here. I'll be continuing the campaign with the last Protoss mission, Heck in Utter Darkness. I'm going to state it here right now. This is a mission you can't exactly win. So why play it, you ask? Well, it's the final Protoss mission, and this is what's going to happen if Kerrigan dies, so that gets revealed to us. It also gives us research on two really annoying objectives: kill 2,500 Zerg and hold this certain spot for 25 minutes. That's going to be fun. But we've got some business to attend to on the Hyperion first. So, we got research, news, Tosh.
When I get out of this suit, first thing I'm doing is... well, I'd hate to offend your delicate sensibilities.
Not something we want to know.
You look haunted. You've been seen into the spirit world, and you learned something you don't like. It's Kerrigan.
Seems the Overmind made Kerrigan to free the Zerg from something that put him on a collision course with the Protoss. It's all gone wrong. Everything's twisted. And there's something out there that's set to destroy us all.
Yep.
Zerg. Protoss. He's a strong recess. How terrible. How powerful is something that plays with their fates?
Yep, Tosh is afraid. Now, I believe this is just an ad. There.
Nuke noodles. Call down the flavor.
Face reminds me a lot from somewhere. So let's check out the armory. No, we're not going to be purchasing any upgrades. We're just going to talk to Swan.
You know, I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead of us. I can't believe some of the stunts they can pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech, just like us.
We used that strategy last level. We warped in soldiers. So let's head to the bridge and speak to Horner.
Damn, Matt. I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal. Zeratul was looking for more clues about the end of the universe.
It's gonna be 40 degrees today.
Ire. What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy
Oh,
the
jump to
universe?
conclusions.
No. That's just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
Shocking twist. Anyway, let's get to the laboratory. We've got two tanks. You want to read them? Pause it here. You want to read this one? Pause it here. Can't select the artifact. Hans just says we're
Be
looking at
careful,
this
Jim.
crystal.
I think you're losing yourself in that.
Sir, you should check out the research console. There's some exciting developments there.
So he tells us, etc. Anyway, research console. Now we can got choices. You can either go with the Raven that can deploy auto turrets, detect, deploy seeker missiles that do quite a bit of damage, and so on. Or you can go with science vessels that heal and irradiate enemy units. Heal your mechanical units, I should say. Don't want to make a mistake there. It also detects close enemies. I recommend going for science vessel. It's excellent for the mission engine of destruction and further missions we'll be doing. So, science vessel it is. And for the Zerg, this is all down to a matter of choice. You can either get 100 energy for like Ghost, Spectres, Medivacs, whatever you want, or you can go with ships and vehicles slowly regenerate life. I personally prefer regenerative biosteel because I rarely use abilities like with Spectres and such, so... Anyway, the final Protoss mission in Utter Darkness.
Now, friend Raynor, you must see the Overmind's vision of the future. The end of my people, and of all things. This is our fate, should Kerrigan die.
Right, there's a number of strategies to this mission. People say wall off with Dark Templars, others say build Colossus, and cannon them off. That's the strategy I'm going to do. I'm going to build Colossus, focus on weapons, and then build cannons around the area.
I don't think I want to see any vision of the overminds. Kerrigan's involved.
We're gonna build 8 extra probes on each Nexus too. All the simulators are already filled for us, so this is the Overmind's vision.
On a distant, shadowed world, the Protoss will make their final stand. Their heroes will gather. Their forces will be marshaled, and they will die bravely. But still, they will die.
Yep.
And my Zerg will be slaves to the hybrid.
Thank God we got Phoenixes.
All will bow before the power of the fallen.
Those 2 hybrids, destroyers, you want to lift them with Phoenixes most of the time they're attacking. They can destroy Colossuses within 5 attacks, and they attack fast, so you want them grabbed by the Phoenixes so they're immobile and the Phoenixes can attack them. And after the ground units are done with the other stuff, they can all just focus them down when they come back down. Good thing is you get multiple heroes in this level too. They come during certain times in the level. However, they can also die. The good news is you won't fail your mission, because in the end everything's going to die anyway. Spoiler alert, but who gives a damn. So yes, I'm going the Colossus route. Train 2 Colossus at once. Whenever you can't build any, build cannons and such. So let's go.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrans have been consumed. We are all that stands against the shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Antaro Tassadar!
Alright, so set all these units to 1.
I will erase the demon.
Get the Nexuses queued up. Get 1 probe to build another forge. And a robotics bay, so you can get Colossi. You want to have the robotics facility on 5, and when the starports come you want to have them on 6.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow.
We want ground and air weapons 1 first.
The mistakes we did.
So yeah, we have to defend it for 25 minutes. So get ground weapons and armor, and as soon as we can train Colossi, start training them. You can turn these into warp gates if you want to. So here come the air units.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet.
So set them onto 2.
Your timing is impeccable, Admiral.
Now we have Stargates, so you set them to
When
6.
the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
So yes, now we can build Colossus, so just train them as many times as possible, 2 at a time.
You address me.
Set the entire army to 3, so you can control them all if you want.
Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function.
So they'll attack here first.
Death.
Have the air units near the turrets, because that's where usually the Mutalisks will strike. When you can't train any more Colossus when we start gas, that's when we start building the cannons.
The final hour is upon.
See how the Mutalisks went for the cannons? Phoenixes should take care of that. If you want, you can Psystorm. Don't worry, without any cannons we lose, we can replace them. So just keep training Colossus.
Zerg are swarming at our flanks.
And keep getting weapons and armor upgrades.
Quickly, or our perimeter defenses will fall.
You can also get shield upgrades if you want. We'll get that later.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
So they're coming at the left this time. So I have the Phoenixes at the turrets. I have the rest.
You address me?
Yeah. If you want, you can always Void Prison the Ultralisks and the Hybrids as well with Zeratul. You can always use Graviton Beam on some units, but it's not really worth using it on cheap units like that. So every time you get new Colossus, put them on Group 1.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Oh, they're attacking from this side now.
You address me?
They will attack from multiple directions soon as well, so... If you want, you can start getting cannons now as well. We can also start with cannon production now. So you want to try to get as many cannons in as possible. If you think you need more air units, you can always train more. Void Rays will actually be a big help against hybrids and units and such. So keep an eye on the minimap if you see a concentration of Zerg forces coming somewhere. So the front. That's where you want to move everything. So you want to try to fill up all the gaps. So here come the hybrids. This is where the Graviton beams come in handy. And I'll show you what I mean. So Void Prison 1 and have the Phoenix's Graviton beam destroyers so they can't kill the Colossus. These guys, the destroyers, they're pretty much easier to deal with than Reavers, so you want the Reavers dead more, so that's why you want to concentrate them with Phoenixes. Remember to build cannons. Yes, this is not my own strategy. Like, there are many strategies, and so you got to remember that people have used other people's strategies too. I'm just using it as a demonstration that this one works. After you got all these, you know, cannoned and such, you can pretty much send the probe back to resource gathering, because you gotta watch out for Broodlords too. You want to focus them down as much as possible. You can see the Omegalisk there, like the ultimate being there. So send the Colossus that have been training down there, as they'll attack from multiple directions now as well. So where's the probe I had? Ah, there he is. Try not to get the probe stuck like I just did. It's a real big mistake and a waste of minerals. And we don't have enough minerals either. So now they're coming from other directions. Like, move a couple of Colossi to help. Once the flanks are down, you can send everyone else. So if you keep the heroes alive, they do have some interesting sayings. Now, see, you can see the Broodlords. Send the Phoenixes to go kill them. Looks like they got the probe there too. So we're gonna have to send another probe to go build. Remember to send the Phoenixes near the turrets.
Our Void Rays are ready to do their part. Disengage prisoners.
So every air unit you want on Group 2,
All batteries.
and everything else on Group 1. So now, Void Rays.
Great Mohandar. For ire.
Void Rays units that deal more damage over time. God damn you, stupid probe. And they are once they're charged up, they do a lot more damage. So yeah, that's pretty much well cannoned off, I guess. So after you're done, you can like cannon up here. Remember to keep training Colossus when you got a lot of gas. So we got to start training more now. So it looks like they're coming from the left side this time. So send the probe going back to working for now until you can what was it? Get more. Oh, we should really save for weapons 3 and armor 3 now as well. I forgot to keep getting air ones as well. So when you see any Reavers, use Graviton Beam, but if you don't, you can use them on the destroyers. You can see they do extreme damage. So right, let's get weapons 3 and armor 3, and then we can get shields.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Looks like they might get rid of the observers soon. Well, if you want to keep them alive, you move back. So Omegalisks are like rare, super big Ultralisks. Yeah, they're more powerful than the Brutalisk, but they're like, I don't know, you never see them. So here come the Reavers. So you know, Graviton Beam them. See, the cannons are a help too. And that's pretty much it. We just have to defend this thing for another 20 minutes, and then all we have to do is get 2,500 kills. Yes, it seems like it's going a bit slow, but at the end they come in huge numbers, so it does. Looks like the air units are attacking, so send the units over there. And whatever Colossus aren't attacking, you know, they'll go back up. Those Reavers. You see what I mean by Reavers being so powerful?
Our suffering must end. I will be redeemed.
So yeah, keep training Colossus whenever possible.
You have not enough minerals.
And remember to have a probe, keep building some cannons. Because you got plenty of minerals here. You might want to build a couple of cannons here too, because they'll send Tinnitus worms. So yeah, keep adding them to groups whenever needed. You also got to remember that Protoss can't repair buildings; they can only construct. That's why they got the shields. They rely on the shields a lot as well. So we're getting closer. Get weapons, air weapons 3, and then you can get armor if you want.
Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
So here they come again. Here come the Nidus worms. Deal with them as they come up. Don't let them spawn units if possible, because broodlings don't count towards the kill count, unfortunately. We get carriers now.
This is the hour of truth, noble Templar. Let the enemy know the wrath of Iron.
So carriers are pretty powerful.
Executor Salendis, unleash the full power of your forces. There may be no tomorrow.
Intaro Tacitar.
Carriers are powerful air units that have interceptors that attack for the carriers. If you put them on autocast, so they keep repairing any interceptors that die. They're like broodlords, but pretty much better. And
Justice is
so they're a pretty good unit to have.
Let us proceed. My burdens weigh heavy. Our suffering must end.
So they're coming from the left again. So move units left. Remember to watch out for the broodlords as well. Remember to keep training. Looks like they're getting rid of the observer. Okay, so we got some Reavers. Remember to Graviton Beam them. And look, those are the interceptors, those little robot-like things. You think... So yeah, you know, keep...
You address me?
Remember, keep leveling things as you can and building more cannons. Yeah. Here they come again down the middle. If you want, you can repair the cannons up there, but sometimes I don't see it worth it. So, just keep them down here. As you can see, we've got Broodlords, so send the Air Force to go deal with them. That's what's killing the turrets, the Air Force. The good thing is Broodlords can't attack air units, they can only attack ground. So, Graviton beam the Reavers again. Just make sure. Better go send the air units to finish them off.
Honor commands.
Remember to keep updating your unit groups. We got loads of Colossi now, so we should be able to hold this, but never hurts to have more. But we're at full cap now, so we can just focus on building turrets. If you think you can make it, you can replace Protoss, you know, turrets up here. So I'll try to do that, but until we get the pylon up, we can't. So
As I was your beginning, so shall I be.
that sentence makes him sound like he's a Zelnaga, like, because they were the ones that supposedly made the Zerg and the Protoss, and he very well could be. Try to keep Zeratul alive. He says pretty interesting things if he stays alive. So now they're coming down there too, so you can send a couple of Colossi to go help. Cannons can't handle exactly everything. And it's not like every unit is attacking either. Send the Void Rays and Carriers and your such go up there. Remember to have the carriers make sure they're filled up with autocast. So yeah, you can see now they're attacking the base even. Just make sure you stay near the library and Graviton any Reavers you see. Become more Reavers, Graviton beam. They're coming from multiple directions now too, so. This is when it starts becoming problematic. We only have to hold this thing for 2 more minutes and then we can fall back to higher ground.
We must not hesitate. Base is under attack.
Remember, you can just keep replacing units that might be needed. So just kill the Broodlords and then bring them back here. It's the bad thing about Broodlords, they pretty much outrange anything. And we've nearly got the archive done, 30 seconds, and that's how we get Protoss research. Then we just have to kill about 900 more Zerg, and we can purposely lose, pretty much. And that'll be the end of this mission.
You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
Yep. And that's what he means right there. So we've done the Protoss research and such, so we can retreat back now. Graviton beam so the Colossus can get back to the base. Remember, we still got to defend until we kill about 25,000 of these. And we want to keep our base up and running. So keep the Colossi coming. Except bring them waypoint, change the waypoint to here now. Train carriers as well as Colossi if possible, because they're really good units to have, but you have to make sure that you have them set on autocast interceptors every time they respawn. Forgot to get the shield upgrades and the last armor, so we're doing alright actually, considering. So now you can just have the cannons pretty much be last defense and then just rely on the Protoss. So they're killing quite a few. Might want to actually keep them, help them, so just Graviton Beam more the Reavers. We're getting closer. There's Zeratul dead.
Acted sooner.
Might want to kill those Broodlords before they do some serious damage. Requested Psi usage not possible is another way of saying we don't have any supply.
Phase crystals jar. We tarry too long.
So we have all these resources yet we can't use them, so just build cannons.
Carrier has arrived.
Because the carriers don't also have maxed interceptors either when they're spawned. So you can send them to go meet them if you want, but they're pretty much coming to us now. We pretty much have a new line of defense. Well, our last line of defense. And they've gotten rid of our pylons, so you want to keep building them at our bases. To replace the losses we take.
Base is under attack.
So we only need 500 more enemies. Shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Remember to Graviton Beam the Reavers. Have the air units focus down the Broodlords. He's the last guy. He brings in the mothership that cloaks any unit near it.
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now.
We're nearly done.
Trust. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever.
So we've done it. That's it. Now we can just throw our units away and we're done with the mission.
Foolish, prideful children. There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat.
I think Zeratul would say Kerrigan there if he was alive, but he's dead. It's pretty much the easiest hero to die. So throw your units out, just send them to attack move. And have them die. So he's the Omegalisk. Pretty much. Just have your units die. Just throw them there, get them the whole position. Wow. You know, it might actually be possible for us to not die for a while. We'll just keep him here and tell him to stop, hold position, don't attack, whatever. There's gotta be a way to say don't attack. Just have him let him destroy your base. Yep, that's what I mean with the Reavers, they're just gone through the Colossus like no tomorrow. Let them do it.
Our thoughts are one!
Bases on Protoss are under attack.
Destroyers, 563 damage. Their weapon speed seems slow, but they get in numbers, they just destroy Colossus. Pretty much our base gone. And all I have to do is kill our units, or they might just have to kill our bases after all. I think there's some Zerg without the speed and some Zerg with it. You can have them attack now, or just walk to their deaths.
Base is under attack.
Your efforts are futile. My harbingers will usher in a new...
Selendis is dead.
There's just too many.
Euron's dead.
I return.
Mahanda. Nice Selendis is there still. She's one of the last ones.
Lord Kerrigan. How could we have known?
There you go.
Our glory will be with you. Forgive me, great Tassadar. I wasn't strong enough.
Game over. That's what happens if Kerrigan's gonna die. Well, we have one Protoss unit left. The Observer. And that's it. Now this is what happens to the Zerg after they're done. They die as well. Just kills everything.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Glorious end. So I've completed 15 missions on Brutal, so I got that achievement. When you play all 25, you get the actual thing. So that's the last of the Protoss missions, guys. Now you know what happens when they all die. Terrans were killed first before the Protoss at the time, so no help could be done.
Friend Raynor, you now bear witness to the truth. There is a malevolent presence within the void that seeks to destroy everything we hold dear. Could this fallen one be Azel Naga? After so long, could the gods themselves seek our destruction? And Kerrigan, I can hardly believe the wretched Queen of Blades will prevent the destruction of all that we know.
Yeah, I actually wanted to become the Queen of Blades in the first place.
Raynor, you may soon hold Kerrigan's fate in your hands. I know only that she must live. Be wary, old friend. The hounds of the void are on the hunt.
That's what kind of annoys me. She got simulated, and, you know, she's gonna act like that against people that lashed out at her when she had a bad childhood, so... and... oh, that's it. So, I'll catch you guys, in the next video, guys. We also got new research, so, see ya.